you know, I may be a madman, but if I just wheel a wheelbarrow in below the sieve and it just goes straight into the wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would probably go easier. That worked surprisingly well.
Yeah, that's really good. Hello everyone, welcome back to Alfie's Agriculture. Today we are back with JJ and Anna the banana. She's painting the front of the shed, continuing on.
Fun, actually.
You having good fun?
Yeah, I like painting.
Oh, good. Just
I should tell you that. Actually, gonna like utilise that when we finish.
You'd be like, oh no, you have to pay me for this. I can't be asked to do this. So yeah, Anna's continuing on Maddie's hard work of painting the shed, topping it up with the brown oily paint, which obviously isn't very good, but it's better than. I mean, look at that, JJ. See how grey that is?
Yeah.
No paint at all, so it'll be better. So she's hard at work doing that.
It's looking beautiful.
And yeah, we're gonna go do the compost.
Yeah.
By that I mean we're gonna finish off emptying out the far left compost bin, which we did maybe 2 months ago with Kian, because we were repairing the compost bin. So we're gonna finish off emptying out, and then we're gonna sieve it. So by that I mean use some chicken wire, so it's got like 1 centimetre squares of gaps, and then we're gonna tip the compost, well, shovel it onto it like a shovel load at a time, and then that will allow all of the fine compost to go through into the compost bin, and all the larger bits of like twigs and stuff that are too large to break down in a decent amount of time, we can chuck those onto a fire and then burn those into ash, so then it's all compost a lot quicker.
Yep.
So that's what we're going to go do now. Okay, so we need to take the slats off of the front of this compost bin. So just lift them. That's it. And then just put them on the flower bed to the left. Lovely. That gives us good access to get in there and shovel it.
Yeah, weeds are on the inside as well.
You know, I may be a madman, but since we're going to need to move it, once we've got the fine compost, there's no point leaving it in there, we can put it on the beds.
Yeah.
So if I just wheel a wheelbarrow in below the sieve and it just goes straight into the wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would probably go easier.
I'll go and grab one.
Okie dokie.
Back soon. Here we are. Lovely. And then we lay this on top. Well, this is quite a promising idea actually. So now what we've got in the first bay is the wheelbarrow below the sieve, and then we'll try putting a shovel load on the sieve. Oh yeah, and then we can just
that worked surprisingly well.
Yeah, that's really good. Keep loading it up. I'll just keep banging it.
Okie dokie.
And then that is just fine, lovely compost. Beautiful stuff. Rich in nutrients and perfect for the raised bed. So now we've got this lovely, really fine compost that we're just going to add to this raised bed. And we're going to try and give an inch layer over the whole bed of this lovely fine compost. And then, in theory, from what I've read, that should then, with an inch of it, obviously this has already got cardboard, and this stuff on top is grass clippings from a few months ago, which has already started breaking down as well. So with this fine, already broken down compost on top, over the winter, it will be perfectly broken down, ready to go, ready to plant in. And obviously it's got that protective layer of cardboard as well. So it's blocking off any seeds underneath from sprouting. And hopefully that should mean that next year, this should be a relatively weed-free raised bed. That's the idea, at least. You only learn by trying, don't you? So
yeah,
give it a go. So we're better off starting down that end, I reckon. So we'll go along your pathway and then tip it into that end bit.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab the shovel to slice it out a bit. Yippee!
Looks nice as well. It looks like quality compost. Dark brown, rich stuff. So obviously here you can see the state of the raised bed, where I've just done cardboard and grass clippings as mulch, which is good, don't get me wrong, But obviously the fine compost over there, it looks absolutely perfect. I mean, you can just look at it and see the dark brown, like how rich that compost is. It's just going to be amazing for the raised bed itself. So we're definitely doing things a lot better this year. This coming year, I mean, so season 3, hopefully should be the most productive year of them all in terms of how much harvest we get. So very exciting. So now we're gonna go and do another wheelbarrow fill. Keep it up, try and get the whole raised bed done today. Obviously just this one raised bed, but definitely a start, setting the example for the rest of them later on in the year. So here we are, the raised bed is done. We've covered it in compost, and it is, you know, very fine compost. It's only got little bits of wood in it, which is absolutely fine for growing in. There's not giant pieces of wood that are going to block the growth of any roots or anything like that. And if there are any stones in it, they're very small, little tiny little pebbles. So it's great to see the beds in this condition. I mean, as you saw before this earlier, when we hadn't put anything on it, it looked good compared to what it was last year, absolutely. But absolutely nowhere near as good as looking as this. But obviously, I say that now because we've just freshly put compost on it. The real test is whether it's actually going to stay like this or weeds are just going to grow. So I guess we're going to find out. So if you have got any more advice on how to keep it this way, obviously we've put the layer of fresh compost on here, and we're not going to disturb the soil, because obviously turning the soil will bring seeds to the surface. But if there's anything else I can do to keep it good like this, please do let me know in the comments. And then obviously on this bed just here, you can see I've just done another layer of grass clippings as mulch. We're not going to, obviously I will be putting more compost on it. We've got so much, we've got, well, yeah, 2 full compost bins, which are both 1 meter cubed. So that's, you know, 2,000 litres of compost. That's definitely enough to do all of my raised beds, which is amazing. I'm so glad that I've got that much compost, and it's finally paying off, because obviously I've been making that compost for 2 years now, and it's finally time to actually use it, which is great. I'm very happy about that. So yeah, with this one that I've just done the grass clippings for, the level of the soil was a bit low. So what I've done is I've just topped it up with this and then leave that to break down for a little bit. And then I obviously put the compost on top of that. So then it's up to the nice high level of the raised beds. Like this one is pretty much level with the sleepers, which is how I want it to be. The more soil, the better, really. They can grow deeper into the ground. I'm really happy with this, actually. It's looking great, and I think, you know, this is going to help massively with getting a good yield next year in the growing season. So that's really good. I'm really happy about that. Obviously a massive thank you to JJ for all the hard work you've done today with helping with this. You're always such a great help, my friend. So thank you very much, JJ. Put thanks JJ in the comments to show your thanks for JJ. And obviously Anna's here as well. She's been painting the shed, helping with what Maddie started, and she's done another coat on the front where Maddie did, and then she's been painting the other sides of the shed as well. And I can see it from here, it's looking absolutely amazing. Although I must say her methods to paint it are a bit peculiar, but you know, she's having fun, so leave her to it. She's getting the job done.
See? Full paint job.
You have to respect the dedication a little bit.
So yeah, it's been a very productive day today. Obviously we've been here for maybe 2 hours, but there's 3 of us, so that's 6 man-hours of actual work. I've also gone around all the paths and obviously mowed it, and that's how I got the grass clippings for this bed just here. But yeah, a very productive day, and definitely a great step towards getting the plot a lot more self-sufficient, and by that I mean a lot less upkeep. Obviously with the ground sheeting we've been doing, that's making less upkeep because there's less weeding to do. Obviously I've still got to do ground sheet between all the beds as well, because we've just had to go through all of these as well, pick out the grass and stuff that's growing, and then give them a sweep, and that's why it's looking pretty good right now. It wasn't 10 minutes ago. That's obviously our goal for season 3. That was our goal for season 2, it's more self-sufficient, and it's definitely doing that. We've definitely, you know, this year we've done so many great leaps towards that, and next year I'm hoping to do even more. Obviously get the beds fully good, not growing any weeds in them, and the compost, we're going to do it properly. So obviously I'm still emptying it out, we're sieving through it, and then there'll be a lot more empty, so we can start doing the compost properly, how you're supposed to, where you put it into the first bay and then you turn that over into the second bay and then into the third bay where it will be done and ready to use. Whereas obviously before I just dumped it all into all 3 bays and just let them break down, which does work, but nowhere near as efficiently as the first method, obviously, because whilst you're turning it, you're also aerating it, which is what you want to do. We'll be doing lots of that stuff in season 3. Obviously, we've learned loads season 2, we learned loads season 1, and I'm sure season 3 is going to be just as informative, hopefully more efficient than season 1 and 2 combined. But anyway, as always, if you have enjoyed watching the video, please consider leaving a like and obviously subscribing if you haven't already. If you are a returning viewer and you watch frequently, why not hit the subscribe button? It will help with pushing my videos to your feed so you can keep up with what we're doing. And if you do want to, Christmas is coming up, you can get a little Christmas gift for us at the allotment. What you can do is head to the top link in the description, and that's an Amazon wish list, where I've put a bunch of things on there that I think are either useful or just funny or nice to have at the allotment. And if you do decide to purchase one of those, it gets delivered to me, and you can also write a note, and that will get printed off by the person who ships it out to me, and that will come in with the package as well, so I can open it on camera and read out your note to everyone that watches the videos, which has always been an absolutely lovely thing in the past. Since Christmas is coming up, it might be a good time to do a little bit of gift giving. Alternatively, you could go to the merchandise store and get yourself some apparel for your garden or allotment or whatever you've got, or nothing if you just watch but you don't actually do any gardening. Just wear the allotment clothing anyway. But as always, I really appreciate all the love that you guys show these videos. Obviously, we're coming up to the end of season 2, so there will be less videos than usual, and there may be a gap of a few weeks where we are transitioning over to get ready for season 3 of Alfie's Agriculture, and there may be no videos for about a month or so. But obviously in December, so a month's time now, season 3 will be starting, and that's going to be absolutely massive. So be on the lookout for that. It's very exciting stuff coming very soon. We've got some massive news, possibly, in terms of Keaton and his plot. So you'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, ciao ciao for now.